Why do so many millionaires leave London? I heard a few mentioning tax reasons, but today I'll focus on quality of life. This is the last few hours here, walking around in the city. Spent a lot of time thinking about what exactly it was that just made me want to leave this town, you know? I have hours to explore, but after recording this video I will just head to the airport, to be honest. And when I asked in the Discord group also to see if anybody was in London, all I get is the thumbs down and the stabby emoji, and well deserved. Also, no rolly on the arm going around here, definitely not. Man, even Brazil feels safer, to be honest, even with all the police presence that they have. But let's talk about quality of life. I will share just a quick story, because yesterday I went to a cigar lounge in the middle of the day, right before one event. And I do this in different cities from time to time. I sit there, I relax, you know. They had a great variety of cigars that you could buy. Very, very excellent. Nothing to complain about there. And I'm sitting there in the middle of the day. Completely empty, you know. Not a single other person there enjoying a cigar in the middle of the day. After 50 minutes of smoking, two finance bros show up. Or Excel monkeys, you know, the entry level type role, talking some basic forex business. And that was that. That was the people that I met in the middle of the day going around there. Compare that to cigar lounges in, for example, Qatar, or for example Rio de Janeiro. It's just a different aura, it's just a different vibe and quality of life and quality of people that you meet in general. For example, in Rio, I remember meeting old British guy in his 80s. Clearly very, very successful, very, very strong aura, you know. This like James Bond if he was in his 80s. Old, full head of grey hair, khaki pants, socks in his sandals, steps in and buys 12 cohibas in the cigar store. I'm sitting there speaking German to some expats from Germany, very cool people. And the guy, he just enters the conversation in German, you know. Very, very high quality individual, very entertaining, very high aura. Also smoking in the middle of the day, and the place is full. No, there's not a single chair free in the Brazil one, in the cigar lounge. All filled with expats. One Brazilian crypto bro, older gentleman, who had some very interesting hobbies. And you compare that to, you know, the crowd here in London. It's very, very different. Also, in terms of the service, I was thinking really hard about it, and I finally figured out what it was that was giving me the ick. It was the way they say, sorry to disturb you, sir. Oh, like, no, come on, man, we're equals. Like, you know, just relax. You compare that to, for example, in the Gulf, or in Rio in this case, where it's a guy with a big mustache who know everything about tobacco leaf, pipe, cigars, everything, and can like talk about a factory visit that he made to where this cigar is made, and give you a very, very cool backstory. So just a different, lower quality of life here in London, I would say. And I would say that that's definitely one thing that's driving millionaires away from here. Why would you stay here in London? We have sun now, you know, but yesterday was all raining. But why would you stay here when you could go to, mean, even if you're in business, you could go to Singapore, you could go to Dubai, You could get better service, better quality of life, better taxes. And if you're after quality of life, man, I met many British people abroad in more sunny countries, and I guess we know where they go now. Alright, that's been it for this video, and as always, hope you guys make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now, bye bye.